welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, welcome. Today I have a very exciting video. I've been looking forward to doing this video. So I'm going to review Natasha Denona's newest palette, the Glam Eyeshadow Palette for you. So if you want to know what kind of look I got from this palette and how this palette performed, please keep watching. So this is what the packaging looked like, you guys. So this new Natasha Denona's Glam Palette is obviously a cool tone palette. You probably have seen other reviews already. It took me a little while because Sephora didn't ship mine for a while actually. It took a while for this to arrive, longer than usual. So I'm about a week late in reviewing this, but I still wanted to get my review up for you guys. Obviously, as you can see from the packaging, it's a cool tone palette. So this is what the back looks like. All the information is on the back. So I'm gonna take it out now, and it's a beautiful kind of steel gray type of a little lilaciness to the component as well. It's that Natasha Denona's new sort of plastic packaging instead of the cover that she used to have. So I think this is the packaging she's going to stick to going forward. I thought when she came out with the Sunrise palette and Love palette and all that, that was going to be just for a little while. Or it might be the packaging for her limited edition palettes. So it's not because it's limited edition, I don't think, because it doesn't mention anywhere that this is limited edition. If I'm mistaken, please let me know down in the comments below. I didn't see anywhere that this was limited edition. I checked her website as well. So anyway, this is what the inside looks like, you guys. It is Natasha's new plastic packaging and the 15 small pan palette. It's the same 15 small eyeshadow palette that has a plastic, component, same as, Sunrise Love palette. So obviously this is a cool tone palette. As you guys can see, the shadows are pretty much very, very cool toned. And yeah, looking at this looks like the cool version of her latest bronze palette. That was kind of like a warm version. But I am excited for this palette because I haven't seen a fully cool tone palette in a while. So I think we do need more cool tone palettes because it was a huge trend there for a long time, all the brands coming out with warm tone palettes. So it is kind of a nice change of pace. Let's see what the Natasha Denona website says. Introducing the ultimate must-have palette featuring 15 brand new cool and neutral shades designed to create a variety of looks from natural everyday to extreme glam and dramatic smoky eyes. Presenting special insider makeup tips from Natasha Denona herself, each shade is labeled to guide you while creating your look. Since the palette includes the option to pop out and rearrange the shades, you can customize your own constellation to suit your preference and skin tone. Formulated with crushed pearls and crystals, including varied distinctive textures for seamless blending and maximum color payoff to achieve vibrant, ultra-pigmented, long-lasting looks. So one of the unique things about this palette is that all these shades in this palette are, according to Natasha Denona's website, all are brand new shades, which she doesn't have in any other palettes. So that's something very special. The shades are named by the function, basically. And you have blend, smoke, lash line, inner corner, center eyelid, outer eyelid, center eyelid, and brow bone. So she's actually told you what to do, to make it easier for maybe perhaps beginners. This might be actually a good idea. To me, it doesn't really matter because I'm going to pick up whatever the shade that I think would work for the look that I'm going for. But for beginners, it's kind of a nice idea to have them all named so that they know what to pick up. And I feel like a lot of the times beginners would buy palettes and don't know what to do with it. Such gorgeous palettes and don't know exactly how to use them. So this might be actually very helpful to them. So let's get to creating this eye look. So I brought you guys closer so you can see. I'm going to do this eye look in the true Natasha Denona fashion. So I'm going to pick up my favorite sort of smudge brush that I use to start this type of eye look. So I'm going to pick up the shade named Lash Line right here in the center, and then I'm going to go along my lash line. bring it up to the side here. This, by the way, going to be a smoky eye look. So I'm sort of going to just kind of outline my eye there for the look that I want to go for. Do the same on the other eye. Looks a little crazy right now, but trust me, it's gonna come together. Then I'm gonna pick up a sort of a densely packed brush like this. Then I'm gonna go into the shade Smoke right here in the corner. And I'm gonna smoke out that lash line color just on the end here, like this. Don't be afraid to go up past the crease, smoking that lash line. So you want to keep it a little rough like that. You don't want it to be too blended, because if you blend it too much, then it's going to blend away. You're going to do more blending later when the whole look is done. Then I'm going to get a small blending brush, and I'm going to go into the shade that says Blend right here. And I'm going to do exactly that. Just going to blend up here a little bit. And around, but not too much. Again, I don't want that color that I've set down to go away by blending it too much. And I'm going to take a smaller blending brush like this, and I'm going to go into the shade that says Crease right up here, and I'm going to pick it up and put it right in my crease. I'm going to bring it inward a little bit. Take a flat brush like that, dense brush, and I'm going to pick up the shade Outer Eyelid right here, and I'm going to put that right on the outer eyelid, just as it said. Bring it up past my crease. I'm going to just deposit it like this. Focus it on the outer eyelid. All you do is tapping motions like this and deposit the color. You don't want to wipe. You're tapping, you're depositing. That is a gorgeous, gorgeous steel taupe. Very metallic, stunning. So you want to go past your crease so the smoke goes up a little bit. This is a great shade to smoke with. Then I'm going to take a sort of a flat shader brush like this, and I'm going to pick up the center eyelid shade right here, and I'm going to put it on the center of my eyelid. Again, going beyond that crease is very important, because that way your eyelid looks larger. You basically create a kind of an artificial crease above your natural crease, past this color that you deposited when you go back to blend again. Again, you do tapping motions to deposit the color. I will have to probably go back and re-intensify the outer lid colors and the lash line color I put down. Going back in with the outer eyelid color and making sure that it shows still. Okay, now I'm going to take the same shader brush, the other side of it, and then I'm going to go into the inner corner color here. That says inner corner right there. Then I'm going to put it right on the inner part of my eyelid. Then I'm going to bring it down to my tail duct a little bit. And I'm going to put it right on the lower lash line too, a little bit on the inner part of it, like that, so it's like a blown out look there, and it meets the darker colors. I'm going to take that smudge brush again and go back to that lash line color, and I'm going to re-intensify my lash line color because it sort of disappeared when I laid down the other colors. So I'm going to go along the lash line with it. Then I'm going to go back to the blend shade here, and I'm going to go around the edges and make sure everything is blended. I'm going to get a pencil brush and I'm going to go into this color Smoke here. I'm going to blend my lower lash line a little bit further down. I want the smoke to come down a little bit. It's like a really smoky eye. Now I'm going to take a flat shader brush like this, and I'm going to go into the color that says Transition here. This is like one that I'm, deviating from Natasha's guidance here. I'm going to use this as a brow bone color. I'm going to clean up my face a little bit with a little powder. There was a little bit of fallout, just a little, not a lot. Nothing too crazy. So that's the eye look, you guys. Now I'm going to curl my lashes and put mascara on. Okay, now I'm going to line my lips and put some lipstick on. Then I'm going to use Natasha Denona. I need a nude lipstick in the shade Noah. I think this is a perfect shade for this look. By the way, guys, this Dark Star mascara is the bomb. I don't have any eyelashes on, but look at that. I'm going to leave my lips like this. I'm not going to top it with a gloss because I think it'll ruin the look. I just really like the way this nude lip is complementing the eyes. So let me bring you guys back again. So this is the finished look, you guys. I think the eye look came out really, really nice. This palette can create very extreme glam looks if you wanted to, or you can wear it, during the day for an everyday look. There are plenty of like everyday kind of nudie shades in here, but at the same time you have all these, kind of chroma crystal, taupe, smoky shades, and then really, really smoky matte shades. I think there's only a couple of true matte shades in here, and the other ones that appear to be matte, I think seem to be having a little bit of satinness to it. This actually has 5 different finishes. I think it has the the CP, the richly pigmented wet powder formula, you know, like that formula, the new formula that she came out with that's in the Metropolis palette that look wet or like leather, you know. I've talked about that before in my Metropolis tutorial. I'll link it up here. So that's there, and then there's the Chroma Crystal ones that she's known for. It's called CK, the sparkling cream powder with crystals and that dazzling like diamond-like sparkling finish. And then it has the signature CM formula, which is the matte formula, creamy matte formula that she calls them. Oh, CP is the cream to powder formula, the one that looks wet and kind of looks like leather. And then CM, which is the creamy matte formula, her usual matte formula. Then CK, that is like cream, sort of like crystal kind of a formula with the chroma crystals. And then M, like the metallics. And then she has duochromes, so DC, that is. So you got all of those types in here. And I can see the cream to powder is right here. And then the matte formula, I think there's only a couple of shades, this one and this one. And then there are the chroma crystal ones and the metallic ones. So I see all those finishes in here. So this is, you know, like I said, you can do like a very nude, you know, everyday kind of look with this, or you can really go glam with those sparkling shades and the, you know, the silvery taupes. So, and then the smoky matte shades in here, like I've created today, you can really go dramatic. I pretty much went all the way, so extreme glam today. I mean, it's called the Glam Palette, so I wanted to show you guys a glam look, right? So this is the look I came up with today. I think it looks really, really gorgeous. You guys, what do you think? I think it came out really nice, and I used Natasha's application techniques for you guys so you can use them as well. And I think this palette is very user-friendly with the way the shades are named. It's beginner-friendly. This also has the holes in the back. You can pop out the shades and you can rearrange, or you can take them in, put them in a Z palette and, you know, take them with you if you want to travel with them. So what are my thoughts on this palette? Love it. I do love it. I don't have that many all cool tone palettes. This is probably the only all cool tone big palette that I have, and I think we've been in desperate need for a palette like this that is all cool toned and big. And I love the, you know, even though it's big, it's not too big, and it's got the perfect pan size, so you know you'd actually use it up instead of wasting. So I just really love everything about this palette. The eyeshadows performed really well, blended very well. There was a little bit of, very little bit of fallout, but nothing I couldn't just dust off with my powder brush. So, I mean, if you guys want to, you can just do the eyes first and then go in with your, you know, the rest of the face if that makes it, you know, better for you. But I don't think you need that. I think you can just dust off the fallout, or you can use like a tape or something, or one of those things that you can put under the eyes that catch fallout. I love the palette, you guys. The shadows were very good quality. We were in desperate need for an all cool tone palette like this. So I can't wait to see what she comes up with next. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial and learned something. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to hit the notification bell, because that's very important. That's how you will know when I post videos. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you in my next video.